And we're live! Hello and welcome to the big news that I wanted to drop. Huge John H. Racer news. I have to turn this fucking game volume down. Loud. I don't have chat open, so I don't know what the reactions are. My laptop is not enjoying what is happening right now, bro. It's also really hot. It's like 70 fucking degrees out here. So I don't know how long stream's gonna last before my PS5's like, I'm overheating! This game has fucking wheel support. Like, this game has full wheel support. And I think that's hilarious. Starting to for getting started. You don't own any land, but some substantial funds ready for spending. The economy is stable, grand prices are decent, gameplay elements are in standard settings. I don't know how much of this game uses controller and how much of this game uses oh yeah, character customization. What do we think John H. Racer looks like? Because for some reason he's a ginger. I gotta go the full, like, Cowboy Carter aesthetic, right? There's no way we don't do the full Cowboy. Hey. What is the common thing with these like simulator games and game settings? Autosave interval every 10 minutes. God, that sensitivity is terrible. There we go. When do I get to drive a tractor? When do I, what? Do I own land? Do I own land? I don't know. Is this my land? Do I own this? Owned by not me. Okay. Do I own this? What land is mine? Weather. Oh, I don't know if I own land! Oh, I'm being rented out. I'm a fucking farmer for hire. I see. It's 81 degrees in August. Yeah, that sounds about right. Man, I wish it was 81 degrees. I really don't. Alright, what am I doing? This is liming. That's a lot of words. Bad, I'm not reading them. What am I doing here? What's the idea? I should probably buy a tractor. I don't know what I'm doing! I genuinely don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Where do I start? This was supposed to be a simple April Fool's stream. I'm lost. I'm scared even. I know nothing about this. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's take a plowing job. Accept contract. Okay. I'm obviously gonna need a tractor and a plow. So we're gonna buy yeah. Can I change the plate? I can change the plate. John. H. John H. Farmer. Hell yeah. What's the difference between a standard and wide body? Tons of traction, I guess. Do wide body. Fuck it, we have the money. We have the disposable income. Okay. And then we're gonna need a plow. Yes. Yes. This one. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that one. Yep, fuck it. That looks about right. Okay. Yeah, where do I go to get these fine specimens? Where the fuck is my tractor? Where do I get my tractor? Owned items. Show on map. This direction. Okay. Finally a thunderstorm going on. Real life. So if I disappear, you know what happened. But until then, farming. And the plow comes attached, even though it doesn't. Enter vehicle. Can I set it to manual transmission? Saving content. I'm not. Okay. Settings. Fuel usage normal. Automatic engine start on. Stop and go brake. Keep the brake held to brake and automatically start reversing once you come to a standstill. Off. Can I change to manual transmission? Is it something I can do? Yes, I can. Cool. Alright. How the fuck do I... Fuck do I switch gears? It's not the paddles, what the... Okay. Easy does. Alright, where the fuck are we going, actually? Don't actually know where we're going. Yeah. Field 4. Where the fuck am I? Where am... I'm here. Okay. Meep. I love that this game has wheel support. I'm such a fan. Is that? I missed my turn somewhere. It's okay. Stop sign coming up, so. I'm kind of at peace playing this game. Like, oh, I missed the turn. Okay, I'll catch the next one. I'm driving like a fucking dad right now. And now is unfold plow. Lower it. Pop a sick fucking Yui here in a minute. Casually trespassing on somebody else's land, that's no big deal. I want to get this lined up just right. How are we looking? There we go, straight as an arrow. Alright. Lower plow. What's the radio like? I gotta know. I have the radio turned off. Like, what if I turn it on? Right. Right, am I just gonna, if I turn the radio on, am I just gonna get blasted by like fucking... Does farming sim 2020? me to have copyrighted. Ah! Not enough! Turn the radio off! It's just the radio has copyrighted music. I didn't need music anyways. What's going on back there? Oh, it's not a straight line! That's okay. I'm a race car driver, not a farmer. Where'd my map go? Take it back. Like, this would be a really weird stream to, like, get drunk. Like, get high. Like, you know? Don't worry, somehow we're gonna do 4 hours of this. Driving with both hands on the wheel. I've just been driving with one hand. I don't know what the fuck to do with the other one. Like, I guess I can have my controller in the other hand so I can like fuck with the camera, but like. This is where we start on line 2. Right, that's how these work, right? Not really much to talk about it. I didn't think this far. They did. Fix out my mistakes before we continue. So I just had an idea. What if we change up methods? Simple forward and back runner. Not much. I drove a tractor. Yeah, this was my April Fool's idea. Yeah, I couldn't get Lawn Mowing Simulator to work with my wheel, and I found out this game had wheel support, so I thought this would be equally as funny. In my defense, it really is. John H. Racer went back to the farm after... John H. Racer went to become a contract farmer after a clusterfuck that was 2026. He's getting attached to his hillbilly roots before he goes racing in NASCAR. I was gonna say he's getting in tone with his American roots, but I'm like 85% sure we're in Scotland. John H. Racer, the H stands for Harold. The license plate on my truck is John H. Farmer, so... Right now we're just the J stands for Henry. And John Henry Racer Deer. Even though we're driving a JCB because I recognize that company from Monster Jam. But yeah, no, this game has full wheel support. It's weird. Like, I said for your shoulder pain, like, you absolutely have to play this game on wheel. Actually, it was for my back. Also, I didn't take a nap. I was just lying in bed. Like, I literally just laid there. That's what I meant by I wanted to lie down. Just wanted to lay in bed for a couple hours. So I was overeating and my back hurts. I didn't take a nap for shit. Sitting here. The farming game, Cruddy. I don't think you need the whole rig. I do need the whole rig! I feel immersed right now. Woo! So mad we can't play the radio. The problem is I'm gonna get mad that I'm actually gonna like this game and then we're gonna come back to it at some point in the future. Or I'm gonna end up playing Farming Sim in my own time. 'Cause it's only like 18 gigs. I don't know why I owned this game either. I just do. I think I got it through PS Plus. So I'm very bad. I changed my method because I was going around in circles. And then I'm like, there's a better method to this. Also, my shoulders are gonna be fine for this. There's no force feedback. I think this is the lightest my wheel's been since I've driven the Fiat 500. Oh, the Cadillac F1 team. John H. Racer is unretired and signed with the Cadillac F1 team. Problem is, I didn't think too far ahead, and I didn't have any I didn't have any ideas to what to talk about planned. From what I've seen, this game is harder than it looks. Yes, it fucking is. Oh my god. I can't wait to find out my contract's wrong somehow. I took this as an easy job. So the fuck you know about Farming Simulator 22? This farming shit ain't no joke. I've seen it take the lives of many. Realistically, I didn't know what the fuck I was going to talk about. I was going to play Lawn Mowing Simulator, which is equally as boring. Am I going in a straight line? Sort of. Sort of in a straight line. I think the field is naturally curved. Not sure. Yep. 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 Let's go over this. Right back to it. If we get too bored, we'll move on to an actual game. Like, if I get too bored, I'll move on to, like, I've only seen gameplay of this in, like, the background of Indian scammer videos. Yeah. That's all I know about it. I don't even have that game installed. Probably switch over to like GT7 and we just like do like fucking license challenges or something. Yeah, I haven't done any of them. Of the master licenses, I've done like one or two of them, maybe. I think I've done the first two braking ones. Problem is I'm dog shit at trail braking. As soon as I tried to get back to the super. Oh, so shit. Dude, it's so much harder than you think. Also, I'm not gonna lie, getting gold on that Honda Civic one that you had my time beat, that I sent you, was it was so much easier than I thought it was gonna be. Like, now that I understand a little bit more of the driving physics in this game, or in that game, I really hope he doesn't want all the fields to be straight. It's gonna bother me. I have a bunch of times and still haven't beat. Enjoy trying to beat my time in the first one of the super licenses, the high speed ring one and the fucking Huracan. My god, that one took me like a week to get gold. I still don't know how I did it. I genuinely still don't know what the fuck I did to do it. So it seems the rain's finally fucking come. I was promised a thunderstorm. Where is it? Get this shit done and over with so I can fucking open my windows back up. Fucking steaming in here. You'll go crazy. John H. Racer could fucking plow in a straight line. Lots of effort. Buddy, I did that shit at like, I got home from work one day and just started fucking grinding. Like, there was at one point, like, I was so addicted to GT7. I was fucking hard grinding the shit out of it. I'd like come home from work and just start slamming away at fucking times. Cause if you gold all the super license ones, I can't remember if it's super license regular or super license master, you get the GT7 version of the McLaren M44. And I want to fuck with that a little more. If you get all gold. I don't know if I can do that. I think it's the master ones. From what I've heard, some of the master time trials for the super license are easier than the fucking base, which I think is hilarious. The one with the Lambo was kicking my ass. Yeah. The one at Deep Forest with that fucking Group 2 Honda. I was decent with. That Lambo one takes a while. High speed ring is fucking nuts. Like, I think I'd be better at high speed ring now that I've done so many fucking laps of it with the 30 minutes of high speed ring. But still. GTR. Don't remember that one. It's really scary. Oh, is that one of the license finals? Can't remember. Yeah, I know which one you were talking about. Dude, the Nordschleife is terrifying. Like, I was familiar with, so before I played GT7, I was familiar with the Ring. Like, the Ring, which is the GP layout. I wasn't familiar with the Nürburgring Nordschleife, which is the, yeah, the big one. The Nordschleife is the big one. You don't have access to this line. That's okay. I'll plow over it anyways. GT7 was my first time touching Bathurst as well in a racing game. The rare occasion you don't get murdered in the turn one. Take it wide. And again, that's every track that has a really long braking zone into its first, like, 90-degree corner. Austria is kind of the same way. Been streaming for an hour, by the way. I think 40 minutes has just been me in this fucking field. This farming shit's tough work. Yeah. It's a plow. I don't know why it isn't straight. Are there just straight plows? Saving content, please do not turn off. Oh, not exactly. You heroes. I fucking love John H. Farmer. 6mm. This is the one we have, I think. What if I get the really big one? I would assume the really big one. John H. Farmer, the H stands for H. Farmer. Potato technology. That's just a lawnmower. Where's the giant combines? Where do I get one of those? The big front. Where do I get Frank from Cars, bro? Nacho, what do you know about farming? So is John Deere the Bugatti of tractors? I don't fucking know. John Deere, I feel like John Deere's the Ford of tractors. More than anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this. How do I detach it? I just leave this in the field. All this work just to detach the plow. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this plow right here. And now what I'm gonna do, but the next one's marked on my map, at least I think it is. Sorry, my cat came in my room and distracted me. See if this is a bigger one, because if this is a bigger one, we can get the job done faster. I'm not opposed to getting the job done a little faster. Big ass plow. Do we have the facilities for one of these? We do. Alright. Oh, fucking blow the stop sign. Fuck it. Gives a shit. Me, motherfuckers. John H. Terrorist has arrived. I wasn't expecting it to snap around the corner so fucking fast. Holy shit. Stuck to. Come on, bitch. Come on. I've driven slower and harder to handle things than this. I really hope this thing was worth the investment that I just put into it. What's the higher or lower that I wasted my money? What the fuck did I just purchase? Me when I buy a farming game sim and the farming is in the game. I'm talking about the higher or lower than I didn't pay shit for this game. All right. Oh yeah. This is what we needed. We got this now. Look at how big of a chunk I scoop out with this thing. My God. Oh my God, look how much of a chunk I scoop out. So, honest to God, what were y'all expecting when I made the John H. Racer announcement post? What was the rough expectation everybody had? Did anybody think it was going to be serious? I'm not gonna hold you. So hello, Papa. I thought you were not earlier. I completely disregarded. This was an April Fool's joke. And legitimately thought you wanted to play Farming Simulator. Yeah. This is the scope of my friendship. It's just like, you know, he woke up one day, wanted to play fucking farming sim. Now this was, so I was originally gonna play lawn mowing simulator. So I was gonna do that, last year. This fucking lawn mowing sim. Where, like, the joke was gonna be John H. Racer spends his off season just mowing his fucking lawn. But I had to work. So I just didn't do it. And then I spent almost all of fucking yesterday trying to get it to work. Like, I spent like an hour before I was going into work trying to fucking get my wheel to set up with lawn mowing simulator, and it didn't work. I downloaded both versions of the game. So like I had both lawn mowing simulator PS5 and PS4 version downloaded onto my fucking console. Cause I thought, and then I'm like, I'm kind of glad I did this, cause like, fuck, I was gonna be so bored. Like, I'm curious on how far I'm gonna be able to go with this. Oh my god! No! What do I do? What did I do? This wasn't in the training manual! I didn't prepare for this. I'm an F1 champion. I'm a multi-time Formula One race winner. I did not sign up for that. Fold. I accidentally hit fold low. Unironically, Jimmy Johnson's anything with an engine. But nobody thought I was gonna play just a serious game for stream. Like the heavily eluded NASCAR 25. I might be able to thread straight through these two. So I have a big. I think I have a big enough blow. Yeah. No, I really should have bought Tony Stewart's Everything with an Engine, or no, Tony Stewart's All American Racing. Just to see my glorious goat, Tony Stewart. Alright, what's the higher or lower? Do I get this field done first? Do I finish this field first? Will I get this... Actually, no. Will I get this field done before stream? My guess is probably fucking not. I don't even think we're halfway yet. I'm gonna go through and trim up with the smaller one once we're done. Any mistakes we've made. Just gonna try and get the bulk out of the way with this one. I'm like 85% sure I greeted you as Nacho earlier, Papa. I'm sorry. I just kind of glanced over. Y'all run very similar colors. I'm also not wearing my glasses. I did it again. I almost rode the tractor. Come on, Betsy. Keep her grounded. I think I severely underestimated the size and the sheer scale of this video game. I'm not gonna lie. The H stands for it ain't much, but it's honest work. John H. Racer, and the H stands for he's missing his race car. How much more of this fucking field do I have to do? Jesus Christ. We're halfway there. It only took an hour. Oh, we're gonna roll it. We're gonna roll it. We're gonna roll it. I ain't gonna hold you. I might wrap up this fucking field job, then switch games. I don't know how much more Farming Simulator I can mentally handle. Like, I'm enjoying it. I am. It's just, man, fucking the back and forth. Gonna hold you. I might switch over. This was a funny haha joke, but also play Vertins with John H. Farmer. Time with calling John H. Farmer is almost over. I don't know. I might commit. I might commit to it because there's more to the game. But also, I don't know what the fuck to do, man. I've been plowing a field for almost 2 hours. I'll admit, this is calming. This is like soothing. Ugh. my god, I've left so many just trails. Ooh. No wage payments. The hell? Whose fucking wages am I paying? Ain't nobody here. Ooh. How's everybody's day been going, honestly? There's so many shit going on. Might as well. Might as well fucking free talk. Might as well just chat it up for a little bit. Good, you know. That's good. My brother's gonna something got an air tomorrow. Yeah. I'm hoping Kamara really saw my fucking text. First Saturday. Yet again, trying to be red. You're trying to VC after this so we can try and figure out the logistics of us coming over on Saturday. Whew. shit we gotta do. Almost to the end of the field. The trips are indeed getting quicker. Since we're on a shorter end of the plot, so 80% completed. Yay! That shit was not worth the fucking the hours we got for it, bro. Aren't you glad you did this, dear? I'm starting to think John Tracer versus the field is better than JHR versus Church Wrestling. I've learned so much. Farming is not for me, and I've knifed my fucking thingy. Damn it. Fuck. You know, there was another game I thought about doing that I feel like we would have had a better time with. I was thinking of grabbing fucking SnowRunner and playing that. Are we lined up? Are we good? Seem to be good. SnowRunner is another game. I've played MudRunner, which is one of the games in the franchise, and I enjoyed that game. Again, it's like Euro Truck Sim, but like harder. Basically, you have to like drive trucks to destinations and shit like that. But it's like you have to like MudRunner is like you have to get through like shitty terrain. SnowRunner is snow. And like the game is fucking brutal. Like if you look at all the Steam reviews, it's just like spend 45 minutes of my life trying to deliver this load, ran out of gas within a mile of it. 10 out of 10 would play again. Nah, I think the thing that amazes me the most is how inadequate my fucking aim is. Like, if we get out for a second and just take a get, look how much. Like, look how much I've just genuinely missed. Just doing my runs. It's immaculate how uneven I've made this entire thing. I can't wait for this motherfucker to be like, alright, I have another contract for you. What I want you to do is the exact same thing. But now, instead of fucking plowing it, I want you to put a seeder in. And I want you to seed everything that you just did. How much more of this do I have? Alright. Unironically speaking, I might put JCB down on the, I might see if I can find a spot on the endurance car for, JCB. To reference the stream. Fucking JCB down as one of the sponsors for John H. Racer. Now the second question. Do we make this stream canon to the John H. Racer lore? Yes, absolutely. This was before you became H-Racer. This is clearly during the mid-season. Oh, we're almost done. Wait a minute. That was the last big chunk. You can go back in my day. This is what Sebastian Vale made him do, in between Wreckface races. When he was just starting out. Because I don't know if I've explained the lore I have, but the lore for Sebastian Vale, the new PER F1 team principal, is John H. Racer's old race coach slash manager from the basically what would be his amateur racing years, which is what would be Wreckfest. This is what Sebastian Vale made him do his free time. I like to imagine that John H. Racer just owns a fucking JCB at home. Oh. I turned fucking AI worker on. So I'd like to point out, when this stream started, one of my friends messaged our group chat and said he was gonna go see the Mario movie. I'm still farming this field. And he just messaged he finished watching it. Are we gonna watch it together? I don't know, because me and my mom were talking about going to see it. But we can. I don't know. Because me and mom were talking about going seeing it. Problem is, I just don't have a lot of time. At this point, the world is gonna reapplaud this field. I mean, we're almost done. The big one for these big ass patches. I mean, looking at the map, yeah, we're almost there. Two more little splotches we have to move out. Thank you for the 1 month sub, Papa. Months, I guess. I don't know. And fools, I'm taking my money back. Damn. Crazy. Taking away your mod, that motherfucker. That's it. April Fools, I'm removing our friendship. That's it, buddy. It's over. We're no longer, no. I'm getting back into RO and Iron Man. That's cool. I'm hitting myself. Is it sad to say, the more I think about how long it's gonna be before we can play the DLC for Ready or Not, the less interested I actually am in getting back into that game. Is that sad? and I don't fuck it. I think it's like another, what? Yeah, 4 or 5 months from now. That's also the thing of, like, I've already seen most of it. Like, the big twist, I already know. Like the big cool thing about the DLC, I already know. And I think that's another thing that kind of ruined my hype. Like, I thought I'd get away with just seeing the new weapons and that'd be about it. But, like, I got spoiled for the DLC, which just fucking sucks. I'll tell you later, Ryan. But I was really hoping it would just be like, oh hey, look at all this. Like I got spoiled for all the new gimmicks. I just lost all interest. And like, from my understanding, I have to pay like $30 for the DLC, if I saw correctly. And I really don't know how to feel about that one. Is it $10? When I checked the PlayStation Store, it said it was $30. I was looking at the PlayStation Store, it said $30, but then again, that was pre-release, so... Blizzard, EA, or Ubisoft. Well, you can't really say... Well, no, that's Activision, never mind. I was gonna say, you can't say Blizzard or Ubisoft. Actually, no, Ubisoft's DLCs are, like, reasonably priced. It's just they don't give, you know... The game you're buying is just not good. Like, as somebody who's bought all 3 season passes, or all 3 year passes for the Crew Motorfest. I was gonna say, as somebody who's bought the 3 yearly season passes for the Crew Motorfest, contract on Field 4 finished. I didn't have to do all of it. Right. I had to do just enough. But, are you gonna get that, collector's box? I don't know how long it's gonna be in stock for, so you might have time. I honestly just want the artwork. I want the figure. That's my thing, I just want the figure. I want the statue and then the vinyl. Yeah, art book and the challenge coin. That's fair. Is it even still available? Oh, you can buy the challenge coin separately. The coin is $10. I might save up a bit. I'm probably gonna save up a bit before I buy it. It's still in pre-order, I think. Is it? It just says add the cart. I don't know. Just 270 is a lot. Well, yeah, but it doesn't state that it isn't a pre-order. Is what I'm saying. Because most what you buy and you get. I know how pre-orders work, but like usually, websites will like be like, "Hey, this is a pre-order." It says doesn't say sold out for me. The weight of the badge collection. I literally just put it in my cart. You bought the last one, you stupid. You're so right. Because that's how that works. I think I know why. My PC is still located in Europe. It's sold out in Europe. Did you buy your PC in Europe? No, wait, no, yeah, you did. Unironically, I might switch over to something else. I think I'm good. Yes, we could play Overwatch. I mean, I'm only streaming for like another hour or so. 2 hours max. How late can you go, Ryan? So I don't know. I mean, I'm just asking, like, if you have to get up early tomorrow or not. So I do want to get Saturday situated as well. I am gonna switch this over. Where the fuck is... I don't have to. My brother does. I know that much. Safe game. We could switch over to Overwatch. I'm down for like a couple hours. And play the April Fool's event. But yeah, that was. Unironically, I did enjoy that. I just don't think I can do it for a long period of time. Alright, I'm gonna switch over. I'm not dying. I haven't tried it yet. I'm really. I'm gonna switch over real quick. I'll see you on like 5 minutes.